Hello and welcome everyone on Tips and Strats episode 16 on Sniper Gallery. I'm your host MythSky and I'm here with my co-caster, co-streamer for the event, Robbing.
Hey guys, what's up? It's actually Robbing this time, not Zator. I'm back, and thank you, Myth, for the awesome introduction. So today's map we're gonna do is the delicious Sniper Gallery, and probably one of the best sniper maps there is in the game, and the most played one compared to Windmill. But we're just gonna do the normal routine where we're gonna talk about some general, not nade spots, but most nade areas where you could throw, and probably get some picks off somewhere. We're gonna do some pixel spots, we're gonna do some wall banging spots, and then we got some delicious giveaways for y'all for tonight.
And for tonight's giveaway, we have a new pack which consists of the Ballista Cosmic for 15 days, which is like the best no-scoping gun this game has ever seen, and a full iron set for 7 days. So yeah, tonight, gallery's up. Well, first, as Robin said, just go over the map. We'll do 2 in-game events after with 5k in-game euros for everyone who plays. It's a 60-man pub. And we'll go with the flow. We have 5 giveaway guns to distribute, 5 codes. So stay tuned for those. We'll distribute them after each section of the event. So now go in-game with the first part. I see. There we go. Okay. So first gonna tell you a little bit about the map, and we'll show you the basic spots. So you have to pre-fire some nade spots, although they're not really nade spots, wallbang spots, which there are 6 in this map, quite a lot, and peeking pixel spots, which are only 2 and is like only really used for fast people. So yeah, here the giveaway gun for tonight. Let's just go over the map. As most people know, this map can also go into Halloween theme when the time of the year is right, but I usually prefer the standard one. So let's go over the right side first from EU. So the first thing you really want to do, since a lot of campers are over there, should hit it right there.
Yeah, make it all the way there.
And just a bit fast. And pre-fire there. And now you end up at the main part of each stroke. You have them on both sides. It's like a long way down. But there are a lot of campers here, so you gotta pre-fire a lot. So first of all, you want to just peek around the corner slowly and pre-fire the right corner. And peek out somewhat more, see if there are more people, and then pre-fire the left corner. Then you can peek out, pre-fire the inner, and then make your way up if there's nobody. Make sure to have some bullets left. Otherwise you pre-fire again, shoot a bit with your pistol, and then move around and pre-fire that corner, which is all the way over there. That's basically the first part and how to get to the middle, and from here you have a good advantage point to get some kills and also get some good picks.
You gotta watch yourself when you're in that area too, because you can get it is a good spot to play, but it's also a very easy spot to get picked off if somebody starts rushing you from behind.
Especially from that area.
Yeah, so they can watch you and just take you off even when they're coming up from base, because they can see your backside. So just keep a note of that when you're hiding inside the B area or the pillar areas.
Alright, so as you could see, a lot of people will be coming over to the mid, to this area. But, as of course, there are some walls here. What a lot of people don't know, actually, is that you can shoot through them. Let me just demonstrate that real quick. Both went through, and this one went through. So if some people are coming up the stairs, don't hesitate and just shoot through the wall. You'll get them anyways. Alright, so if you decide to run up on the right side, or just move up, and there are 3 spots which you have to pre-fire here. First the corner, then you move up, because a lot of people will be camping on the high ledge. And then you shoot all the way down where Rob's standing now. And then you can jump around, try and pre-fire again. And then you're in a good spot where you have to pre-fire once more. So there's a lot of spots that you have to pre-fire, a lot of spots where people can appear in. And you gotta be real fast. You don't really want to move up to the upper side of the other guy's base, but if you do, you have a good point where to get some kills, but expect to die quite fast as well. Or do some nade spot from the ledges, if there are people camping. Right, so that's basically the right side. The left side It's almost the same, apart from one thing. There is a pixel spot. So I'll just go over that as well. The maps are like mirrored, so they're basically the same from NRF. We'll just go over the left side real quick. Well, let's just first pick the mid. Mid is not really to do much. The only thing that you really have to watch out for people camping on the ledge. And there's a nade spot that you can do. It's not really a nade spot, but you will be able to get those people down camping around those mid areas. Alright, so the left side. When you appear in the base, you of course pre-fire the far left corner, because a lot of people are camping there. And I can decide to move up, try and watch people that are coming on the right side. Even try and get a UAV here, if I had the UAV. And then you can move up. Now this is the area where the first real pixel spots come in. This is not really a pixel spot though, but once you clear this area, you do have the option to a pixel spot. It's quite a far pixel spot and it will not be easy to hit those people, so you have to be on point, wait for the person to come there and shoot, and you can hopefully get the guy down. Reload! So yeah, the long straight, it's the same as on the right side, but then in a different order. You first go to the left, you go to the middle, and you go to the right, and you can move up and watch the corner over here. And yeah, you can also get the pixel spot which we showed you earlier from the mid areas. It's somewhat easier to hit from here, but then again you're a bit more vulnerable here as well, since you have to watch the down and people are coming up on the stairs from the mid, since a lot of people actually tend to do that. Alright, but if you are in the mid area, which is not recommended since basically anyone can see you, there are some wallbang spots here as well. First of all, the wall where snipers tend to camp behind. You probably wouldn't ever thought about shooting through it, but you can. On top and on the bottom height, as you can see, both bullets went through, so if people are camping here or camp more up, you'll be able to get them through the wall. So make sure to make use of that wallbang spot. And yeah, as you can see, there are 6 walls that are the same like these, so you can also shoot to this one, obviously. Now the left one, the far end left, is actually an important one and quite an interesting one as well, because if you time this shot correctly, you gotta look carefully. There we go. This was decent, but I want to get it more to the left. There we go. Hope it went through. There we go. So you can see there are some shots on the ledge, and as you know, a lot of people will be camping the ledge. And if there are people on there, you can try and wallbang them through. It will be very hard, but it is possible if you shoot correctly through the walls. So yeah, that are some main things about the map. I don't know if Robin has anything to say before we move on with some more information.
Not really. Just make sure that a lot of people camp everywhere. There's a lot of camping spots, like where there's lots of corners. A lot of people do corner play in these areas, so just keep an eye on that as well. There are spots where you can jump if you ever have the need to. If you want to get to the other side really quick, just simply duck down and run all the way to the other side, just like that. It's really hard to get a shot. And if you're trying, like Myth showed, if you're trying to get all the way to the pillar room without trying to avoid getting shot, just kind of duck down and start crouching a bunch of times all the way inside to the pillar room. It looks ridiculous and hilarious, but it's also a decent way to get to the other side, so it's useful in some cases. But in the most part, just make sure, just pre-fire the spots you need to pre-fire before, you know, to just get the picks down, and then you can get to the spots that you need to get to.
Right,
Good
so
job.
we thought of a good password apparently. People got through.
People apparently have gotten into
Ah,
the room,
it was
so.
still my my password,
Yeah,
the easy one.
Yeah, it was that
makes
password.
sense.
So.
Alright. So yeah, that are the main things. Let's just move on to the last part of both of the sides. So if you move over to the left side, you have a couple of shots to worry about. First of all, the left corner where people will peek through. Then all the way up at the ledge, where a lot of people will be camping as well. But there is one weak point at this area, which is why I wouldn't really recommend it. It's a way down in the mid, where I'm shooting at now. So let me just throw a nade there so you can actually see what I mean. Right over there. Because people that do go down, if they have some cover, they can try and pick you out from here. It is really, really hard to get those guys down because you can basically only see their head and they can see your full body. So keep that in mind when you're coming around that corner. A lot of people will be camping there for you and they'll be there to take you out. So watch it. That's another main thing to keep in mind here at the gallery map. And yeah, if you do manage to move on, you have 2 more shots to worry about. And those are basically all the pre-fire spots of the map. But overall, it's more a matter of fast playing, fast peeks, fake peeks, and pre-firing a lot. And knowing where the enemy is, so using some sound is useful as well. A lot of people like play it very slow and like camp a lot, but that's not really how you want to play this map. You just want to try and push and pre-fire a lot, so you'll be able to get a lot of kills and a lot of kill streaks, because that is what you want in this map. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it already, and summed up in 10 minutes.
Pretty much. There's also a few things you want to do. If you don't want to waste any bullets pre-firing, there are a few ways you can peek walls. You gotta tap really fast your A and D and listen for shots coming out. So if you tap A and D and listen for a shot, then after that shot, go ahead and take that shot to kill that person. So like, let's say Myth is shooting, you hear the shot, you can easily take the shot down and you can get the person dead pretty quickly. That's just a quick way, because it takes a while for them to quick switch and then scope back in and try to take a shot again. So you can use that to your advantage. Great.
Alright, thank you for that. Let's now show in the meantime how good this gun's no-scope actually is, so you can get you a little bit excited about the gun. Let's just sit over here and try and see how far I get. As you can see, those shots are pretty much dead on. So you'll be able to get some people down. Okay, so let's check the shots. I shot 6 and 4 are on the level where people would get hit. This one for ducking and this one for standing up. So that's 4 out of 6 with no scoping on. Wait, can I have the binos for a bit? I can check how far it is. Rob?
Oh, sorry. It's 30 meters.
30 meters. There you go. No scoping on 30 meters. Accurate 4 out of 6 shots. That's even better than the TPG.
Much better.
Much better. So yeah, that is the gun we'll be raffling tonight. And we'll raffle the first one right now. So I'll move out to the lobby. We'll do the first giveaway. I'll explain to you in a bit how we do it. And then we'll move on with the in-game events.